Everybody, and welcome back to our channel. My name is Kenny. It's a beautiful, partly sunny day here. It's about 70 degrees. We've had a little shower, so it's going to keep the temps relatively nice. And you can probably see in the background here that we are getting ready to harvest some pears. Now, folks, these pears, this tree is a Bartlett. I'm sure many of you have heard of Bartlett pears. And this tree is about 3 years old, and it's located, there's an apple tree that you have seen a video of. It was about a week or so ago that was just like this, bent down, and we are very close to that tree, but this tree is really, really packed. It is loaded, if you will. And we want to get these pears harvested. Now, Bartlett pears are known to be a little bit hard. It takes a lot of sunshine. See, that's fine. We'll get to those. It takes a lot of sunshine to get them to be mellow and juicy. So we're going to pick them just a little bit early and let them stay in the sun just a little bit. So let me get up on this ladder. We've got our ladder, and you can't pick anything without a ladder, folks, because this tree is really, really tall. And I am going to pick these and put them in a dry place to where that they will get some sun and become mellow. Just take it like that and just give it a little tiny twist like that. Now that is a Bartlett pear, and I'm going to tell you, those are super good. Ants like them too, of course. Those are super good, especially when they get really mellow. Now I never did like, and I doubt if anybody else watching me would care for a pear that is really hard. No. These things are not worth much at all until they get really mellow. But I'm picking them just a little bit early, and we'll let the sun kind of soften them up a little bit. So there's probably about a bushel on this tree. So I'm going to get to work. I'm going to pick these off. I'm up on my little giant ladder. Folks, these things are really, really good. You can get up off the ground with these things. Now, I'm going to pick, starting like this, I'm going to pick these things just like that and just let them fall down in the box. And we'll go right on up the branch. It's a little bit early for pear harvesting, but these here will begin to rot if I don't pick them up, depending on the weather, because if you're in a wet climate like we are, for the most part, you will get a lot of fruit rot. But if you get a head start and pick them before they begin to rot, I think you'll be far better off. And your harvest will be better because the sun will dry these either on the tree or off the tree, but they do dry better. They do dry better when you pick them early. Okay, I've got that branch. I've got that branch picked. And right over here is another one. Now, if you can see up here in the top of this, you probably can't see it. There is right in the main top of it some branches that have already broken off. And that simply means one thing: when they break, your fruit will automatically rot within 24 to 48 hours. They will rot rapidly when the branch is broken. But you can see the leaves that are dead. And then up in the main top where I'm pointing my finger, I see a branch that's broken. And it looks like the pears have already partly rotted as a result of that. But you got to take your time and really, really be careful picking these pears. Now, like I think I said earlier, this tree's about 3 years old, and This is the first best harvest that we've had from it, because for the most part, we're always very early plagued with a lot of frost. And of course, you know what that means. When frost hits your fruit of any kind, you don't have any fruit. And that one right there is the tiniest one I've seen on the whole thing, so we don't want to spoil a good batch. And we toss that one away. But we're getting along here. We won't do this entire video, of course, of picking pears, but we're going to give you a little taste of what it looks like and what the fruit looks like. And really, I think that would probably be as much as you would want to know anyway. But we've got a lot up there in the top, and I'm going to have to extend this ladder and get a little bit higher up. But you get the idea of what this fruit looks like, and that's the most important part. And listen, I appreciate you. I hope that this is something that you enjoy, because I love to grow fruit. I have a motto, folks. I have a motto, and I want to tell you what it is. If it doesn't bear fruit, if what you're planting doesn't bear fruit, I won't plant it. Now that's kind of straightforward and blunt, but I feel that way. If what I'm planting doesn't bear fruit, I won't plant it. I really won't, because right here is a tree. It's a flower tree, and of course, you know, these things are beautiful in the spring. But just as an example, the flower for a week or two is all you have. But when you plant something that's going to bear fruit year after year after year, it just makes sense to me that if it don't bear fruit, don't plant it. I mean, we all have different types of opinions, and of course we all do. But listen, I appreciate you today for watching our videos. I really do. And if you like this, do us a favor and go ahead and click on that like button for us. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to our channel. And as always, you have a wonderful, blessed afternoon, and we'll talk to you later.